purpose of tonight's meeting is to discuss the 2024 annual budget. And with that, I'll turn it over to whoever's going to talk. Dick, you, anybody?
I'll take it over. Thank you. All right, so to talk high level about our proposed budget, this is for 2024, for our levy that we would impose next tax year. We're looking at a total levy of $137,000, or $137,111. So that's on the bottom right of the image Pam has up on the screen here if you're in the town hall. Otherwise, it's the second page in your packets if you want to look there. And then all the details are in kind of the spreadsheet format where we can see multi-year trends from what we've spent in our different accounts. I think the biggest item that we wanted to talk to tonight from a high-level perspective would just be the change kind of from year to year. So from 2023 to 2024 proposal, the levy is increasing by 30%, and this is mainly due to the increase in capital expenditures that we want to put towards roads, and, resurfacing and repaving. Our roads in the township are in rough shape in many areas, and so putting more funds towards that area is probably our biggest change year over year. And then if we want to look back, kind of the last year of complete actuals that we have would be 2022, and we're proposing about a 17% increase from 2022, and that's due to we no longer have the police force through St. Paul Park, so we have some savings from not using that service anymore, but offset again with that increase to roads and investments there, as well as increased kind of operations costs, which would be your legal expenses, building inspections, etc. So as far as kind of the total budget, the image up on the screen here, it's titled Column A, Budget Requirement. We have two buckets there, our general revenue and then our road and bridge. So in the general revenue, $83,611, and then our road and bridge is $135,000 for a total budget for 2024 of $218,611. And then column B is our state aid, pretty minimal for a township like us, but only $1,000 that comes in from the state to help us pay expenses. And then column C is other resources, and that would be items such as the fuel tax and the gravel tax that we get from obviously having the gravel company in our township. And let me see if there's anything else in there. Oh, and then additional funds from kind of investments that we have. So when we, have our revenue reserves, we put them aside in an investment fund so that earns interest and things like, many of us would be familiar with, as well as, we have a cell tower in the township that we get kind of rent on. So those are some offsetting items that revenue comes in from other sources. So that leaves the residents responsible for the levy, again, at the $137,111. So I'll pause there for any questions anyone has about the detail or any high-level items.
Nobody has anything to say?
Nothing?
Do we have, do we?
What was that, Paul?
We don't know what the levy is.
We're proposing the 2024 levy in the bottom right. Okay. Yeah, so each property would differ depending on your property value, and then to your point, is the county raising taxes or other municipalities that we all pay taxes on. This strictly tonight is just the township taxes that we're talking. Yep. So we're just voting on the portion that the township benefits from.
There's 100 homes in the township, roughly?
Yeah, roughly, I think. Mm-hmm.
Do we need to make a motion to accept this?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a motion to accept the levy.
Okay, a motion has been made to accept this, what was the total? 137?
Yep.
137, 111, is that the total?
Correct. Yep.
Or is that just? That's just a levy, right? Okay, a motion was made and seconded. Is there any other discussion on that? All in favor? Motion is carried. Is there any items that else we need to discuss tonight, or is it just a levy?
I have one thing quick, it's not really here, but one of the new things we kinda got going is if, we receive an anonymous formal complaint on a property, we'll get a written notice from the township, and I guess it would benefit us all if you were to get one of those to just make contact back with our clerk and then just try and ask for a plan to, whether it's just like a old car sitting there or whatever it may be. Try and just come up with a plan on how we can remedy it. If like 30 days goes by and we don't really hear anything back, then we have to send a code enforcement and that ends up costing the township money. And we don't wanna do that, nobody wants to do that, and it's not really like we're driving around looking for stuff, but if a formal complaint comes in, that's part of what we have to do is send somebody out. So it is, I think we have a $6,000 case last year that we basically lost on, so it cost the township directly a lot of money if people don't just do their part.
Okay. Good one. Does there anybody else have anything to add to that, or any other discussion as far as that goes? Is that something we want to bring up, Dan, at a later time, to more discussion, or?
I mean, it's just if you see your neighbors, let people know, it's not really us. We should be sending something out. And then, I guess trees, we'll be doing some tree trimming along the road this fall. So we will once we have a date locked in on when it'll happen, we'll send something out so you guys can notice. Just kind of pushing some stuff back and some more trimming so you guys can notice that. Without having to probably put some like that.
Okay.
Our intention is up to now, our intention is to redo Pioneer Road next year, 2024, repave the paved section of it. Gravel, we were just gonna leave as.
On a double our budget, we can do it all.
What we're working on now is just get a standard spec drawn up and get some bids on it.
The problem with paving that is it's too narrow.
ditch in possible to shut it down.
Now,
Yeah,
it would have
right.
been before.
Yeah, but it's
I know.
so then we've been, what did we put? 10 loads on this year, 10 loads last year, and 8 loads the year before. Which sounds like a lot, but 3/4 mile long road, it's not a lot for training. Instead of a road being like this, they go like this. And then the other issue that comes up on Pioneer, if we, not just us, any board wants to do anything, there's not a dedicated right of way.
Well, and it's narrower, so it's difficult.
Yeah, so I think there's a dedicated right of way from the county road up to the cemetery, like 66 feet.
And that was always the wider piece.
Yeah, but when we get in front of your house there,
It narrows.
now it narrows down, so whatever board, whoever does it, whatever, you're gonna need permission from landowners on both sides to.
Well, we, no, so I don't know, we bought the property, there was an easement set up when we bought the property. I can't remember, I'm getting too old, I can't remember what it was, so that if any road work was done, it was there that it could be, and they did have to come and ask
Well,
us.
see, we haven't seen that, 'cause when you look on the county plot map, there isn't anything there, it shows your property, Billy's like, no, no.
I don't know about Billy's,
That's-
because his, you know, his was, yeah, his age is before easement. But
But anyway-
ours does allow for an easement.
But anyways, then when you get down, you can really not see it. It's okay. And we don't have the money to do it.
Trust me, I've heard that for almost 30 years. So,
Well, another thing though, if you pave that, you're gonna have all kinds of kids down there.
I know.
And they're gonna be racing.
Well, they're still racing now.
Oh, I know they are now, but at least it's,
Yeah, about your gravel. The only thing is they have more fun being able to just do their crash break. They like that a lot more. I don't care. Yeah.
Get bleach out and do bleach burnouts and do quarter-mile races.
The only thing about that's the thing, we don't care if it doesn't get paved.
Yeah.
We're fine with that. So, I mean, we'd be happy if they shut part of it down.
Yeah.
So it's not a straight through. Because one of these days, you know, we check out before we go out. But I know there's been a couple of times where we've had friends over what, and they've almost gotten creamed by cars. Because those kids are running through there, they won't, they are not doing this supposed to be.
No,
And I can hear them from in my house, they're going on fast.
that's kind of that way. It's kind of.
Yeah. But no, I'm not excited about getting it paved. I guess in a way, I feel like it's gravel, because if the rest of the kids wanna do that, they wanna run into our, you know, big stone. I'm fine.
Or Billy's.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we solve that problem, maybe it can be paid for a while.
They want more
I
boulders on
figured
day
it
one.
was.
Yeah.
People probably won't get paved while we're still alive.
Well, you never know.
So does anybody,
Cost us about,
anybody else have, any other?
They got 0 on here for grading.
it's costing us about 9,000 a year. Fine.
There's nothing on the budget.
It's just included in the, it's just part of it.
Cause there was
Didn't we
something
spend like
last year.
8,000 with rough patch? It was only 4? Okay, so we only spent 4,000. Okay, whatever.
You done?
Well, it says for 23, it was set for 4,000. Sorry.
No, go ahead. It's your fault. Is that all? Are you done? Okay. Anybody else have any other items they want to bring up?
Exactly where it is in there, but it's included with our just basic road payments.
Yes, yeah, we just tried to consolidate a few accounts that we're just gonna bucket, rather than like, cause sometimes you do multiple things on one repair, so it's like, let's just put it all in general. So the maintenance to maintain every year, like a crack seal or seal coating, would be general maintenance, yep.
Is that Capital Road?
Nope, 2 rows above that, general maintenance,
General maintenance.
yep. Cause that whole section is road and bridge, and then,
Capital Road,
yep,
we added a new section because there was never a budget for capital improvement for roads.
so that's like saving for a larger, like when we're gonna pave Pioneer, it's gonna be maybe 150 grand. So we have to kinda save 50 grand at a time or whatever for
And
that.
it gives us, none of this stuff set in stone, because it's not this set in stone, but it gives us an idea that we have 100,000 available for not road repair, road replacement, we have 400,000. Or,
Anybody have anything else they want to add for tonight's meeting? If I don't hear anything,
We got a set next year's,
We did that last
Oh, we
at
did.
the, but it is on the agenda just to remind people, but we set it in March. So we did set the date for March 12th, 2024,
7 PM.
okay?
It's already been set.
Yep. Done and done.
Okay. With that, meeting adjourned.